Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back, I'm not going anywhere. Boost! Peekaboo, I see you because I got my hair cut. I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2021, the album, Dad AF. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Rock on, gold dust, woman. Boost! How are you guys doing today? I am getting so into the Christmas mood. I just bought a bunch of stuff for my front porch for Christmas. Anyway, before I get into this video, I want to say a very, very special Christmas thank you to AdamandEve.com for sponsoring yet another video on my channel. You guys listen, I love working with AdamandEve.com. They have been so fantastic to me. And with my code Peter, you get 50% off your first item plus free shipping and handling in the United States and Canada, which is amazing, right? And they also have 24-hour customer service and 90-day hassle-free return policy. So please go check out AdamandEve.com if you're looking for something to kind of, I don't know, spice up your relationship a little bit. It's the perfect Christmas gift. Plus, you get 50% off. So it's like a Black Friday sale before Black Friday that continues to go on all year long. So anyway, I just want to thank AdamandEve.com. And you know what is really cool is that, number one, there's like a Facebook group that is like using my code, which I think is so hilarious. Well, they're not, I mean, they are using my code, but they posted it over there and a couple people have told me about it. And then I am getting DMs left and right from people that are like, I just want you to know I used your code. Thank you so much. My boyfriend and I, or my husband and I, sat down and we ordered some fun stuff. So anyway, thank you guys so much for you don't have to let me know what you got, but I love to know when you guys use my code, and a lot of you comment underneath the videos, so thank you for that. And yeah, go get yourself something discounted, and or for your partner or whatever for the upcoming holiday seasons, whatever holiday you celebrate. All right, so let's get into today's video. Today I want to talk about Jeffree Star and Britney Spears, and you know, this is kind of a sensitive topic. I think we know that Britney Spears just got out of a 13-year conservatorship, and to talk about anything to do with Britney Spears right now, I think is a really, you have to go about it in a sensitive way. So I'm going to try to talk about this basically more just from a factual point of view, okay? And not really get into my opinions a lot about this, maybe share what you guys are thinking out there, and I really would like to know what you guys think in the comment section below. I do think that in kind of researching, because I am such a researcher of the world, researching this topic, this investigative CNN topic that I'm going to be talking about today, you know, what was interesting to me was that there were so many people that were not necessarily telling Britney Spears what to do, but saying, oh no, you know, Britney this, and oh no, Britney that, and I thought, you know, it's interesting because then there's the other flip side to that where there are a lot of people that are like, Britney Spears just got out of this 13-year conservatorship. Let her make decisions on her own, you know? Let her be the person that, like, she doesn't need to hear from 1 million fans right now how she should handle things. So I think both sides of that are really interesting. And I think in looking at it, it's not so much the feeling that well, let's talk about what happened. Okay, so Britney Spears posted this picture on her Instagram yesterday, and the picture is like makeup on their lips, and hold on a second because I only have that part. Let me pull in. Let me pull up Britney Spears. Oh, I just had it. Let me pull up her. Oh, she's taking it down. Oh, she took it down. Interesting. I didn't know that. Well, she has since taken down this post. Okay. That even makes this story even more interesting. So let me get into what happened. So Britney Spears posted this picture on her Instagram, and I don't have the full statement underneath here, but she thanked Jeffree Star for sending her the coolest makeup ever, and goes on and talks about her mom, and she like linked the person that did the makeup look and things like that. Now, I have to tell you, when I first saw this, my initial response to this was, okay, this is interesting that out of the blue, Britney Spears is thanking Jeffree Star. I have to tell you guys though, okay? And y'all know, don't come over here and be like, oh, Peter's giving Jeffree Star a free pass. I think by now we know I don't give no free passes to the lonely doll. I just don't, okay? I'm not sympathetic towards Jeffree Star. I have compassion towards him as a human being, but I think that he has a lot of growing to do, right? That being said, I really thought, oh, this was just kind of a nice gesture. This was like a moment of me at like 3 o'clock in the morning, probably sitting in my car. And I was like, well, that was kind of nice of Jeffree Star to send him some makeup, you know? Because that's who I like try to want to be. Like, think that, oh, maybe Jeffree Star is just out of the kindness of his heart sending Britney Spears some makeup. Well, apparently people think that Jeffree Star is using Britney Spears to bring attention to his brand and to himself. What, Jeffree Star be manipulative and calculating to bring attention to himself? I can't even imagine that! So anyway, you know, but what was interesting to me about this was that I saw all the comments underneath this post, which I'm going to get to in just a second. Thank God I did save those. Which I think is probably why Britney Spears took down the post. I can't believe she deleted the post. It kind of surprises me, honestly. But all the comments under the post were extremely negative towards Jeffree Star. And they were like, oh, Britney, no. And I'll read them to you in just a second. But I was sitting there and I was thinking when people were saying that, because there was like one side of the camp that was saying that Jeffree Star was using Britney Spears, and then there was the other side, the Jeffree Star stands, you know, the people that would do anything for Jeffree Star and buy all of his products and, you know, on and on and on, and his merch and not apparently his mystery boxes because they can't sell out. But, you know, all these people over here at the Jeffree Star stand were like, oh, no, he's just doing this out of the kindness of his heart. And then I was like, okay, wait a second. Number one, didn't Jeffree Star just come out like a month ago and also post, and this was while Britney Spears was still in her conservatorship, that she had toured his house? I think, like, he posted something about that. I was like, I'm pretty sure about that. So I went back to go do my research to see if that were true. And he did post that. I believe that it was on something like October 20th. He posted this tweet here that says, will Britney Spears buy my LA mansion? We shall see. And, you know, that was because there was a lot of articles that were coming out and things like that. But at that time, I even did, you know, a video talking about that. And I was like, why does Jeffree Star find the need to bring more attention to the fact that, like, who he is? And why in this sensitive time of Britney Spears? I mean, I think the majority of people, and I think this is fair to say, okay, at this point, side with Britney Spears and everything that she's been through, right? So that's really interesting to me. So then in doing that, I started kind of like researching. I'm making myself sound like such a deep researcher. I sat on the computer and looked at old Twitter. Okay, I looked at Twitter because I was like, didn't he say something about the ending of her conservatorship too? So on November 12th, he retweeted this article from Variety that talked about her conservatorship ending. And he tweeted out, finally, so long overdue, should have never happened. So glad she finally gets some peace, 100%, okay? Well, what was interesting about that was when I was looking at Jeffree Star's Twitter, and what you can just put in Jeffree Star and Britney Spears and it'll pull up all the tweets on there. What was interesting about that was that a lot of people were posting and tagging Jeffree Star in an article that had come out in 2007, okay, about Jeffree Star and Perez Hilton, who I guess at the time were friends, and they both had lots to say about this conservatorship, apparently, who at the time were at a art exhibit, art in kind of in dedication to Britney Spears. Here, if you don't remember this article, because I didn't remember this article, let me remind you, I will read the article for you right here. This is from TMZ, and it is from 9/30, 2007. Hold on a second. Let me get my glasses on. Where is my lip gloss? When your lips are dry as mine, and then it's Luna Beauty time. All right. So let's get into this article. It's a really short article. And it actually mentions Bobby Trendy, who was, do you remember Bobby Trendy from the Anna Nicole Smith show? That's where he got his fame. Anna Nicole. I used to love Anna Nicole Smith so much. The whole story makes me so sad. Okay, it was the classiest affairs, this is all in sarcasm, by the way, at the Just Britney art show in Hollywood Friday night. As all the A-list celebrities like Jeffree Star, Bobby Trendy, Natalie Reid, well, people came out to view art with an all Britney theme and give their much valued opinions on the pop wreck. Self-described queen of all media, Perez Hilton, stopped by the upscale event to lend his words of wisdom. Now, I I think it is important to note, okay, that this was before 2007 was before Perez Hilton started, rubbing elbows with the Hollywood A-list, before he had been on the round table of Chelsea Handler. And I have to tell you, this was back in the day when Perez Hilton, like, put all kinds of, he was letting people know the truth about people, okay? People, like, he was not real super popular in Hollywood with the celebrities, right? And then I remember my husband and we were sitting and we were watching, an episode of Chelsea Handler. We used to watch the round table of Chelsea Handler back in the day. Loved it so much with Ross Matthews and Lonnie Love and all that. Anyway, and Perez Hilton was on there, and he was so boring. And I can remember Alex and I were looking at each other, and we're like, what is going on now? And I think Chelsea even said something at the time, like he's afraid to say anything because he's now in the inner circles going to these parties. So it's important to note that because this is prior to that, okay? So Perez Hilton, it says, self-described queen of all media, Perez Hilton stopped by the upscale event to lend his words of wisdom, telling TMZ cameras to boycott Britney Spears. She is a drug addict. Perez contributed to the event by shaving heads. Well, he and Jeffree Star are both shaving heads. In Jaffe Grant's installation in the name of Brit. Trainwreck Bobby Trendy and his trademark glossy lips told Spear to sell her babies to him, and fake Paris, aka Natalie Reid, who poetically states, I think she's tragic in a tragically tragic way. Someone is tragic with the English language. Okay, so then if you go over, there is a video there, and the video is 1 minute and 49 seconds. I watched the entire thing, and the beginning of the video is Jeffree Star and Perez Hilton, and they are talking to the TMZ cameras. And here I will throw up some screenshots for you here of what they say. The first thing that Perez Hilton says is, do not enable Britney Spears. She's a drug addict, of which Jeffree Star responds and says, don't support her habit, okay? Then Perez says, boycott Britney Spears, and Jeffree Star responds and says, immediately. It then goes on to show them shaving people's heads at this event that was... They had different kinds of Britney Spears impersonators, and it was artwork for installation art for Britney Spears. Definitely not an A-list celebrity gathering, just saying. And then at the very end, it was Bobby Trendy, if you remember Bobby Trendy, being himself as he usually is. Okay, so I'm watching this, and the thing that's interesting is when you watch this, you can't really tell if Jeffree Star and Perez Hilton are being sarcastic or if they're not, okay, about Britney Spears. But the thing is, you have to remember the time of when that happened, okay? And that was like, I think that was like right before the conservatorship began. I guess I could look it up really quick and see what year the conservatorship began. But if the conservatorship's been 13 years and it's 2021, okay, and this was 2007, you would think that would be right before that. And that was when Britney Spears was at a really vulnerable part in her life, okay? So here you have Jeffree Star and Perez Hilton sarcastically making fun of Britney Spears and any kind of drug issues that she had or may have had at the time, okay? Flash forward 13 years. I haven't heard an apology online from Jeffree Star. Now Jeffree Star's sending her makeup and saying, thank God she's out of the conservatorship. Well, when 13 to 14 years ago, you were saying don't support her habit. So what is it, okay? And hey, listen, I am somebody that believes you can change your opinion. Get online and address how you've changed your opinion. Get online in a video, not a closet tour. We don't need you sitting in your vault, okay? We don't need you with a poised chair by the pool. Just turn on a camera, an Instagram story. We know you love those Instagram stories, Jeffree. You get on there all the time and talk about how you're not going to be the drama of 2021. Get in an Instagram story or Snapchat or whatever it is you do, okay? And sit there, I don't know. Stop talking to Andre Marhold in your DMs for 2 seconds and maybe address the fact that you came out sarcastically or in all truth against Britney Spears 14 years ago, basically supporting why people would believe that she needed to be in a conservatorship. You said don't support her. You said, boycott her. Don't buy her music. They go on to say don't buy her music, right? Can you imagine if somebody got in a video and said don't buy Jeffree Star's makeup? Now, I have questioned why people do. I have questioned why people support him, but I have never said don't buy his products. They say in the video, you can go watch the video for yourself. I'll link it underneath here, okay? They say, don't go buy Britney Spears makeup, right? So then 13 to 14 years later, when she's wanting to buy your house, then it's convenient, okay, when you're not popular anymore, to put out, will Britney Spears buy my house? Oh, mind you, at that same time, she was in the conservatorship still, okay? Then she gets out of the conservatorship. You tweet out about that. Then you send her makeup. Then Britney Spears, out of the kindness of her heart. Now, I have seen a lot of people say they think this is a sponsored video or a sponsored post. I don't know. Britney Spears is like, she's not hurting for money. I know that she doesn't have the same kind of money she used to, and that's a whole other topic. But I just don't believe that she would do a sponsored post for Jeffree Star Cosmetics without knowing anything about it. I don't believe that, okay? I don't think she needs the money enough to do a sponsored post. So then I think, here you take this girl that has really been kind of like disconnected from the internet, doesn't know anything about Jeffree Star. I mean, who knows? He may have sent her a massive amount of makeup, right? Doesn't know anything about Jeffree Star, doesn't know anything about Dramageddon, doesn't know anything about these allegations, right? So here you have this vulnerable girl that's just trying to make vulnerable woman, okay? That has been taken by everybody, that is just trying to make her own decisions for once, and here she is trying to thank somebody publicly, and people let her have it, right? Why? Because Britney Spears has no idea. So then it makes you really wonder on a deeper level, wow, that does seem like Jeffree Star's kind of like using Britney Spears, because he knows she has no knowledge of everything that's occurred in the last 3 years, and probably, okay, has no knowledge of the fact that Jeffree Star said this about her in a 2007 TMZ article. And maybe she doesn't care. Maybe she is that forgiving that she doesn't care. She just wants to go on her live her life. At this point, I'm like, if I were Britney Spears, in all honesty, I'd go live in an island somewhere, okay, with my fine-ass fiance, because he is, you know, and I'd say, just F you to the world. Y'all screwed me, you know? Let me live my life, you know? I mean, I look at all of this, and it just kind of breaks my heart. And, you know, I'm somebody that, I'm 49, I'm not 20, okay? I grew up, and Britney Spears came in long after I was an adult, okay? I danced in bars with her. I mean, I danced on stage with Britney Spears. One of my husband's very, very dear friends was her hair and makeup person on 2 world tours. So we got to dance on stage with Britney Spears to I Wanna Go. It's still one of my favorite memories of my entire life, you know? And so, to me, you know, when you look at like child stars and people that are used, there are so many people out there. I mean, I think it's almost too easy for us to say that, like, oh, her dad did this, or her mom did this, or her sister, or whoever, all these attorneys, right? The world has used Britney Spears on some level. Let's just be for real, okay? And I think at this point, I just feel like, just let her live her life. Let's stop telling her what to do. Let's let her make her choices. She's gonna make some poor choices. She's gonna make some good choices. You know what I mean? So then, but I'm like, it makes me sad, because I'm like, Jeffree Star knows all this, and then he sends her this makeup just trying to be nice. If it truly is a sponsored post, she wouldn't have taken it down. So then let's go over here, okay, and let's read some of the comments underneath this post of Britney Spears. I am floored that she took it down. I can't believe that. Anyway, okay, well, maybe based on the comments. So these are the things. Daniel Prada, he was the first highest comment, and he said, we got to catch you up on a lot, girl. Okay, so there's Daniel Prada coming for Jeffree Star saying, no, this isn't hot. We need to catch you up on a lot of things. Someone said, there's a lot of people in here that were talking about, so the photographer who I absolutely adore, Maxwell Poff, he commented and said, this photo triggers my trypophobia. Now, I didn't know what trypophobia was. I had to take a look on the Google. I love the Google so much. And I had to find out what trypophobia was. And trypophobia is like, I guess it's like, well, I looked it up yesterday. Here, I'll just read it to you. Trypophobia is like the fear of like small things on people's faces or something like that. Hold on a second. Here's the story of my life right here. Trypophobia, when I'm like, I just Google stuff all day long. Trypophobia is an aversion to the sight of irregular patterns or clusters of small holes or bumps, which is basically the picture that she posted. Okay, now I'm out of my comments again. Let me get back in my comments. There's some cute pictures of my dogs. You want to see? Aw, aren't they so sweet? Okay, so anyway, let's get back into these comments on the Instagram, because they are not kind. Okay, so those are the first 2. And then somebody said, okay, a lot has happened since you've been locked up, so we're going to have to talk about Jeffree, but love you, XOXO. Someone said, it's okay, y'all. She hasn't been up to date with what's been going on the past 2 years. Someone said, baby girl, don't boost his ego. Someone said, no, bestie. I'm just going to read these down. No, he's using you, queen. Run and send those evil products back. Oh, no, honey. Keep him away. Jeffree get away from her. Britney, ... No, mama. waiting for y'all to cancel her now just because she thanked Jeffree. It has nothing to do with her. She's not aware of what happened, you know? Be careful with this Jeffree Star. Queen of salesmanship, they're referring to Jeffree Star. Don't trust him, queen. Someone tell her, oh no, baby, we don't support racism in this house. Baby, he's problematic. Britney, no, we don't like him. We don't like him, Brit. I have to catch you up. Oh no, honey, oh. Now, this is people are saying that the internet has forgiven Jeffree Star. These are the comments. I am reading them straight down off of the, you see? Straight down off the comments on the Instagram. Not looking good for Jeffree Star. Come on, marketing queen, talking about Jeffree Star. They added Jeffree Star, stay away from her, get a job. Anyone but Jeffree Star, please. We need to make a scene. Oh no, Britney. Girl, don't support him. You would have to be paid to promote him, somebody said. I think that's where a lot of the comments are coming from, the sponsorship thing. Someone's got to tell her, someone want to tell Britney that Jeffree is problematic. And then, hold on a second. Britney, Google Dramageddon 2.0, and somebody responded and said, yes, this. No, queen, support someone good. Jeffree, get away from her. Britney, don't support Jeffree. Get away. Or Jeffree, get away. We don't like Jeffree. And it just goes on and on and on. So that's the situation. I don't know. You know, it's interesting to me. Like, do you guys think that Jeffree Star is using Britney Spears to further, you know, like one person said in there, boost his own popularity and fame? If it is, I have to say, through the years, I have really thought that Jeffree Star was, and I still do believe this, that he is not a good person. I think that Jeffree Star has a learning curve that just, he has a lot to learn and grow from, right? But if he truly, if this was not just an act, a genuine act of kindness in sending Britney Spears this makeup, and I know there are those of you out there that are like, Peter, you're being so stupid. I don't know the condition behind the scenes. I'm giving the man the benefit of the doubt, okay? But if this truly was like, oh, I'm going to send Britney this makeup and then blah, 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 whatever, that is really, really, like, I mean, this isn't internet. This isn't celebrity. This is somebody's life, okay? And that is such a sad statement that I really, really hope that that's not the case. Anyway, let me know what you think about all of that in the comment section below. Do not forget to go use my Adam and Eve code Peter, for 50% off your first item plus free shipping and handling in the United States and Canada. I'm thinking about making 2 videos today because I am all fired up. And I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.